I just ran up the stairs to answer the phone. Give me a minute to catch my breath. I've already said that I'm Team Ninja, but I did your pirate writing. I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not. I'm really not. But here it goes. Here it does not go. I just did the whole thing and only half of it saved. So now I'm gonna have to read it again. Stupid pirates. It's funny, because one of my fish is a pirate. Well, named after a pirate. I like that pirate. That's about it. He could taste the sea on his lips, salty and dry while still managing to be refreshing and wet. He continued his attempt to wiggle out of the ropes binding his hands and feet together, but it was hopeless. He was going to die. It was as simple as that. There was no hope. He was going to die. Disobeying the captain's codes was the best and worst thing he could have done. The Knight's Cruelty did not have many codes. The captain didn't seem to find the need for all the normal rules. The Knight's Cruelty had 8, and that was it. The rules were simple, but following them wasn't as simple. 1. Everyone shall obey orders. 2. Anyone keeping a secret of attempting to desert will be marooned. He will be left with a flask of gunpowder, a bottle of water, and a gun with 1 bullet. 3. The punishment for hitting a man is 40 lashes on the bare back. 4. Anyone being lazy or failing to clean his weapons will lose his share of the booty. 5. Everyone may vote on all important decisions. 6. Everyone may have a share of captured drink and fresh food. 7. Anyone found stealing from another member of the crew will have his ears and nose split open and be set ashore. 8. The penalty for bringing a woman aboard in disguise is death. The captain was looking for an ideal spot to dump his body off the ship, but until then he was being held for safekeeping next to the woman he loves, unable to hold her until the time came that she would be shot, and he would have to be transported to an island and left there alone with his dead body. His lover was crying silently, bound by the ropes that were so tight that her hands were starting to turn purple. She wouldn't be killed. She was carrying a child. The man thought about the baby his love was carrying and started to cry himself. It was unlikely she would survive, but the captain couldn't shoot her because of the pregnancy. For such a long time the two of them were able to live on the ship together, her disguised as one of the crew members, but then her stomach began to grow, and it couldn't be hidden on anymore. A woman was on the ship, having his baby, and he was going to die. She was going to die, and the little human growing inside of her was going to die. The captain pulled them off the floor and started to loosen the ties on his hands and feet. The girl was still on the floor, closing her eyes, unable to watch the man she loved shout before her. She took a deep breath as the captain lifted the gun and pointed at him, right between the eyes. His finger twitched at the trigger, but instead of one shot ringing through the ocean air, more than 30 sounded and the captain fell dead to the floor of the ship. His binding was the perfect opportunity for mutiny. He ran to the woman on the floor and untied the ropes and constricting the blood from flowing to her hands and kissed her. And now that is it. Hopefully.